Unlock a new world of efficiency with Asana. Automate workflows so your team can have less follow-up.
No ads. Go to Spotify. Hello all. If you're just joining, just working on finishing up something for a new shirt. Hopefully we can release it tomorrow, end of the day, something like that. Started this on Friday. But yeah, we're just flushing it out. Getting rid of lines. That's how crappy everything looks when you zoom in. You zoom out. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in there. And I'll let you know. But for now, I'm going to
Let's get into a few songs from the past few years.
Start listening to some music. Sorry for the unprofessional. But yeah, it's Hallmark. I love opening day in Cincinnati. Of course, a holiday. Everybody knows that. Who's got some plans for opening day? Obviously, a lot of people will be going down to the banks and Holy Grail doing that whole thing. If you are, be sure to come see us at Moorline Lager House. We'll have some cool stuff. I won't be there, but Darren and some others will. But I'm gonna do some work here. If you have any questions, just drop them in. If the music's too loud, let me know that as well. But figured it's a good time to go live. This process is definitely a patience one. I usually don't dive into things that take a while. We hit up Washington Park and let the kids play and watch the parade. That's a great plan. Avoid a lot of the madness. I don't know. I used to be all about it. My older age, I have definitely calmed down on the madness. But I would love to go down, take my boy when he gets a little bit older. Just a little bit for opening day. You got to take him to at least one opening day in his life. I went to a few growing up. We always seem to be the catch that. Well, there is no game on Friday. There's always the second day. There's a lapse in game. We always tried to go down opening weekend when I was a kid. And I think now they usually make that like a kids' day kind of thing anyway. So there you go. It's been a while. Spencer looks like he's about to blow a bubble. But, keep fleshing out these lines here. I usually don't do anything in this style at all. I'm pretty intimidated by it. This time I just said, screw it. I'm doing it. I don't care how long it takes. I'll figure out my techniques along the way. So this is kind of really the first foyer into doing this cool old kind of vintagey style. Right now I'm definitely missing some texture, but we'll get there. Also, cut off here. I should. Every time I mess with this, screw it all this. Yeah. We'll just find a nice medium in there and flush everything out. Nice dark value there. Cool. I'm using this cool, like, I didn't know I could do this, but directly near my screen. I draw. I'm a big fan of it. I don't know why that. Too small. Definitely find a good balance to make this work. Bring in some texture here from the sides. Screw me up right there. I'm really happy with Steer. I got to add some more texture in his chin for his stubble. I started with it, then I ended up smoothing it out. But I certainly will. I'll get back to it. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. Just bring in some stuff from the sides here. It's basically like pressure washing, where you got to make a big mess of everything to be able to get it where you want. Clean it all up, make a big mess. Clean it all up, make a big mess. Clean it all up, make a big mess. Got time to get the pressure washer out. My house was white at one time. Now it's gray. Push that back. Chili peppers.
Let me play you some of the Killer. Some pump up music.
I can do some Cold War kids. Need a bigger brush. Head squints. What I'm doing here, I got a layer underneath that's all my line work, and then over top, I map it to it, so it stays inside the bounds of what I've already drawn. I'll have a huge mess. Like this. Some darkness. We'll probably end up doing this on a white shirt, but I wanted to make sure I did something that'll work on darker colors. Once we get all this flushed out, we'll have to go back everything. These larger areas of color, I can get a little bit bigger brush and not have to worry so much. Something like this, I need detail. Bring this over, and all this over, push it around, some paint, some digital paint, push it around. But that's where we're at right now. There's our guy. I gotta add a gold chain to him. Of course, he's my least favorite of them all that I've done so far. It was the first one I did. But I think once I add a gold chain and get some better highlights going on there, it'll look great. At least by my standards. Gotta add lettering to Stevie. Just keep on high on the prize. Keep flushing these out. Hopefully I can get this done today, submitted to MLBPA for approval. Oh, little Elvis. That's a little rough. Get my gray back. Oh, looks like I ruined that a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, we'll go back in and add some texture to all this. Plane's likeness is a little questionable. Stronger pull there. We'll get it. We'll get it. I want some more red. I'll just bring some down from here, and that will kind of dilute the black a little bit. Need a bigger brush. Really need to highlight. Bring some of that over. Keep blending. Blending and blending and blending. Is that song really that short? I'm gonna break Darren's heart and turn off Jack.
Next, I got some early 2000s.
Silver Sun pickups. I can do that. There we go. So here's the areas where you get in trouble, where you get in a rush. There we go. Getting there. Suppose the easier way to do it, paint over top. Let's try that. Just too big. Only problem with that is the layer underneath this. back in here and clean up some of the piping on the jersey. It's looking a little too orangey. Get lazy. Work on it. Ooh, that's a pathetic shoe. Doesn't look too bad over there. I gotta add some laces. That's probably all gonna be covered up with text anyway. So, yeah. Well, who's down for some metal?
Next up, all together.
We'll bring in something a little more palatable for everybody. You can even hear. We're just gonna smudge that out. Pretty simple. It's just a matter of doing it. We also need cast. Down there is like I have it. It's not perfectly filled in on the layer beneath, so it's not really mapping that well to it. We'll work on Ellie a bit. Ellie and his pink gloves. This has been the biggest problem I've had is his hands, as they always are. Hands, I hate doing hands. But when we get before 4 up, we'll do a gold chain as well. She calls my mom. Thank you. So it's fun to watch. Very peaceful, I suppose. I like to watch a lot of weird things sometimes. It's been a while. I like to watch the people cutting kinetic sand. I don't know why. It brings me some peace. I don't know. But yeah, Ellie was the first one I did, so he's much more not as refined, but we'll get it there. I was going to redraw it, but I like the challenge better of fixing it. Well, if this is fun to watch there for you, I'll probably pay for this software. I'm on a trial. I can stream my iPad like this versus trying to set up crazy cameras and whew, just make everything work. That bat's looking pretty rough as well, but we'll get there. Just want to get rid of that red, but we'll bring in some of the fabric and we'll go back over top of everything and draw in the details. There's more or less are serving as a map right now. Do I have any Interpol fans in here? Not the British police, the band. Too dark with this. Bring some light in. Oh. Ooh, like an engine. Brian Jones, that's right. Queen.
I'm keeping it going here with music you've been vibing to recently. First up, Fontaine's DC.
Ooh, super underrated. Parquet courts. Love parquet courts. We'll have to go back in here and get some more detail. The right brushing. That's my strength with my blender. Got it a little too high. Now I need it higher. Here we go. Constantly adjust. I'll have to fix that. Fingers. Go back in and do that. A little more detailed in the smudging process. I'm an illustrator, I'm a smudger. Occasionally I'll go back in here and duplicate this, and we'll just fill in the edges better. Again, if you weren't watching earlier, I'm just going over top of a cartoonish drawing that I've done. Adding some background. Moving it around. I'm gonna get rid of my shadow if I mess with this too much. Pretty decent. Doing inspection here. Good song. Good morning. 3 days away from baseball's national holiday. Absolutely, Steven. Can't wait. I'm afraid to say anything and jinx things, but I think we'll be all right. We'll be all right this year. I mean, obviously, it largely depends on what the rest of the division does. I mean, the Brewers, everybody thought the Brewers were going to suck last year, and look at that. They just got Jackson Churio up and decent moves. We'll see. Pirates, they're the Pirates. But at the end of the day, they still have the reigning National League Cy Young. Who knows? Cardinals aren't supposed to be good, but how often have we heard that? Cardinals always seem to find a way to get there. Not all the time, but certainly in the last 20 years. Fix that later. There's too much in here. We gotta get a little smaller, a little more detailed. Fingers are looking a little German sausagey too. But we'll get it going. I'm cool with lines there. I originally had a really funky red going in this. This has come a long way, that's for sure. Kids, just finish the project before you start giving up on yourself. See things through. Get that barrel a little more detail as well. Bring it a little bit up. Just to define this edge a little better. feel like there's spots where I want to leave the black line. Sometimes you don't feel like you're doing enough. It's usually the brush is too small. I'll kill the idols here. There's probably a lot of people who aren't there.
Coming next, I got a chill vibe coming your way. Kings of Leon up first.
Which Kings of Leon? Not that. You know what? I'm going to go back to college. My professor in college played nothing but Jack Johnson. Anytime there was like a sketching activity or whatnot, so we'll call this going back to the old days here.
I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use.
It's pretty loud though, isn't it? Oh, whoa, I have my chat turned off here, so people might be trying to chat at me. Let's see here. Yep, missed one. Okay. Oh well. Start. McLean is looking. We'll get there. I think he just needs his double. If we get that in there. Yeah. We're gonna steal a little bit of that black. Just pulling it. Sometimes my pen. Rosie. I'm gonna back out here. But I haven't zoomed out in a while. So if you're just joining us, working on a baseball tee of, I don't know, we'll find the nickname for these guys. Maybe CES should have been on here. I don't know. I think these guys are all locked up for a little while. So Four Horsemen's too easy. We got Steer, Stevie, McLean. Again, I need to add some stubble and some texture. Ellie, need the gold chain, of course. Need some highlights and a couple more, some more defining brushes. Let's see if this is working again yet. Well, it's not. I don't know what's going on here. Did I get on the wrong layer? I'm going back out of here. Turn my brush, my pencil on and off. We're coming back. But while I'm here, I'll show you where it started. So originally just sketches. And then composite them how I want to, and then we'll bring it here and flush it out. Save a little bit of work. There we go. Let's see if this works. Hey, we're back. And we're back. We're going to work on this eyeball. Too large. Too small. Let's look at my reference here. He does have a little line. This little turn up needs to go away. Stuff in. There we go. And if we bring in a little bit here, as like a highlight on the top of his eyelid, that usually adds some nice contrast. There we go. A little better. He's still got a black eye over here. Maybe that's part of why it's not liking this. Give him some mascara or eyeshadow, whatever it is. Let's restart that. We'll just find a good value by mixing it all together. Happy with that right there. Too strong. There we go. That's what we want. we're going to add smaller and stronger to bring some of that wrinkle back over, though. You guys have anything planned for opening day? I will be watching from the comfort of my chair here, probably. But a gang of us will be down at Moorline House, front yard for whatever the bash they're doing. We'll have hats and sweatshirts. Obviously, the weather's been kind of a yin-yang kind of thing here. It was supposed to be 40. Now it's supposed to be like low 50s. So if you are ill-prepared when you're down there, come see us. We'll hook you up with a shirt or something like that. I think we'll have jackets. We'll have beanies. We'll have you taken care of. Or you can just stop by and have a chat. Darren will be there for sure. I don't know who all other than Darren. His nose is too strong. I don't know. It's like new. Let's find a new song here. I think we've all heard that one enough.
On the way next,
Scanner.
Next I'm putting on.
There we go. Give him a little more shape to his nose here. It's kind of like flattened out. Well, you know what? I'm wrong. It was all right. I just zoomed in too much. Isn't that a good metaphor? Ah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good here. I need to work on his shoe, actually. That's a good call. But it's not going to work on this layer. Actually, it might. Let's turn this back on. Yes, it will. I'm dumb. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm talking in our work chat about old Sean Miller coming back and doing the Muskies dirty. Using them as a stepping stool. As a UC guy, feel your pain. University of the stepping stool. To get to a better job. If that's what you want to call it. Maybe more prestigious. Well, let's see. How did I do his shoe over here? It stayed all white. I gotta work on the laces. I don't even know why I had that line there. Maybe just for some value. Ooh. Sip of coffee. So if you're watching, what are you looking forward to most this year? Is there a certain player you're wanting to see take off? Obviously, our guy, Billy, has been killing it in spring training. Same with McClain. A lot of times it's those guys nobody talks about that end up being the difference. Everybody forgets about CES. He can do what he was heralded to potentially do when he first got called up. That's definitely one. Go back to my shoe. ADD's getting in here. As I stated earlier, most of this is probably going to be covered up by text, but we'll make it. Who knows? Might be cool to like break these out and do individual player tees too, and get a little bit more mileage out of this artwork. I don't think it'll stand as strong though. Definitely cool to have all four of these guys. Unfortunately, he'll be starting the season off on the high end. Well, I think, yeah, I am. For a second there, they're saying maybe he'd be able to avoid it. But the Reds did go out and extend old Jose Trevino. So that was cool. Hadn't even played a game as a Red and extended him. So could be interesting, but he's got a proven track record of at least being a really, really good catcher. Don't like what I did there. The magic sauce on stuff like this right here is going to be going back in and adding texture, which I think I'm pretty close to that. Let me flush out this leg. I had never noticed before I started this that McClain wears the old short pants with the knees. They're weird to me, but get it. More bendable. Get it. good crowd on Facebook. More Killers. I've already listened to about 4 Killers, even though this is the best Killers song. I'll leave this actually. Alright. Let me get his shoes. I'll leave the what is it? Oh, that's Stevie's leg. Stevie's leg. Maybe a little darker value in there. So here's where I was talking about earlier. If you've been watching, where I'll double this up. Define that a little bit more. Dry. I actually don't know what that is. That's interesting. But we're smoothing things out. Just follow the right contour there. What color is that? Blue. I don't want to add any blue. Keep it like that. Nice blend here. So Como win. Yo, what's up? Cool. Oh, it's YouTube. I didn't even realize we were on YouTube. Oh well. I don't know what that means. Let's go back to Flushing. Oh yeah, this back. I haven't done anything. Looks pretty terrible. We'll get it fixed. I'm just gonna lay down a block and color. Andre. It's looking better. Still not
All right, nice.
bright enough.
Coming next, I got a handful of different artists that all kind of feel right together. Josiah Queen going.
Tell how far these little dots go. Well, I lied.
He's in the grave where he belongs. That there was paid upon the cross.
Should have done more. Bro is beautiful already. Knowing when to quit is half the battle, right? I know. I do want to go back in and add, like, little things like this is what drives me nuts. But again, it's funny when it's printed on a shirt, you're probably not even gonna notice some of this stuff. But oh well. Devil's in the details, right? But thank you. Let's find something
Coming next.
different to listen to. Oh, Stevie. Let's listen to Stevie while we finish up. Stevie. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I'm leaving this here so I can go back in and letter it with a different brush later. But I'm going to add some texture to the hair. The hair is textureless. I think I favorited. Now this will give me a little bit of grit when I have the right color. Gotta be on top of things though. It's also the same color. That's part of it. I completely left his ear untouched. A lot of him. Oh well, we'll fix it in a bit. Spent the least time on him, very clearly. I don't know why. Get a little bit of transparency on this one. That way we can kind of build it. Oh, too big. So big. So big. I don't know what I've done to my brush here. Done something here to my brush. This will allow me to adjust it. The scattering needs to be a little tighter. There we go. I don't want any jitter. Still too big. Oh well, it does look a million times better already. Just with that. But it because I messed with her? Overthinking. So that's what I used on here. Aha. Why not? Why not the Bee Gees? Why not? All right, now we're getting on the right track here. There you go. There we go. Oh, doctor. You probably might. I'm not even gonna say that. Sometimes I forget. I'm not on my own personal page. There we go. Now we found the sauce. That's what half of this is about. It's finding the right combination and jitter. Ah. Pretty happy with old steer. Maybe some highlights on the cheek, but this is the one I'm the least happy with. Unfortunately, we need a much lighter color. He's definitely. But we'll keep that down. Definitely want to build. Hey Carly, how are you? Carly's in the chat. She does a lot of some of the custom work we do and whatnot. We'll definitely get some things turned around for you, though. That's for sure. And she's persistent. Finally talking Darren into letting her do some work for us, because I just noticed she was on every single post we had asking for work. Like, that doesn't exist anymore, seemingly. That doesn't mean please don't do that. Actually, you know what? We'll take the engagement. If every one of you want to do some work, just go comment on every post. Help with our engagement stats. Keep the algorithm happy. See, that's looking a little better. All right. Still, I want to change the blend mode, though. We're going to do multiply, so it kind of stays in line. We're just going to go, oh, so lightly. So we're getting a little 5 o'clock shot. Still want to go even wider. Let it really build. Going here with a less saturated color. If I had to pick a most underrated song in the last 25 years, it's this one. Probably the Outcast. One of those gimmicky songs that everybody just kind of writes off. I love this song. This and New Radical. Always put me in a good mood. I'm getting pretty happy with this. Turn it up a little bit for Stevie. He's got a little more. His facial hair is a little bit more defined. I want a little bit more randomness out of this brush. I'm afraid to mess with it. Slow jitter a little bit. Oh, pressure would be ideal. I don't necessarily want size jitter. I think that's what our problem is earlier. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead. I'll pull out my cheater stick. Oh no. Let me plug in here. If half of Cincinnati just saw my crack, sorry. It's a problem. Half of Cincinnati, I mean, all 65 of you. I don't know that I believe that stat. Actually, kind of like that as a texture. I don't have that favorited. I do. Okay. Let's go back here into Stevie. Keep on. I completely took him off. Almost every night. All right. I got a poll. Who does Dancing in the Moonlight better? Van Morrison or Thin Lizzy? I had this debate. Well, not really a debate because he was on my team with my father a couple weeks ago. I'm a Thin Lizzy all the way. But there's got to be some points for the OG. He might not even be the OG. It might be written by somebody else. Probably a lot of old music was written by somebody else. Not the right person got credit. Let's make that a little stronger. A little larger, a little stronger. I don't really know why I put these wrinkles in this. I mean, they're in the original photo, but doesn't really adding anything to the drawing. It's just every time I hear this song, I think of Coney Island, though. That's for sure. Moonlight Gardens, R.I.P. Actually, I believe they kept that open for now, for events and that kind of stuff. I'm not positive, though. It's been a minute since I've been down the old Kellogg Avenue. I'm just getting rid of this outline. Clearly didn't know what to do with this shape. I think I was saying that this was going to be his wrist. I can fix it later. Ooh, little roots. Not 5 months ago. I don't know what I've done with that. Oh, that's the back of his arm. It all makes sense when you're sketching it. What I'll do, I'll just move this around a little bit later when things are a little bit more final. And we'll get a little more definition out of it here. Go big. Go big. I might use a cheater stick and just go ahead and make that chin bigger. Actually. Bring less attention to that weird shape I drew underneath of it. Go big. Alright. Ears. Ears are fun. Kind of one of those shapes that nobody really knows what the ear shape are. Just make a lot of contour lines. Make sure there's different values in there. Sure, there's some ear doctors in the chat. No problem with that.
Next, a little pop. Michael Jackson first.
Sorry, Mike. Oh, this is playing all the songs on here from my kids. My kid influencing my Spotify.
On next, solid hip hop. Skee-Lo leads.
Okay. Make this tad bit strong. Don't know where those came from. Oh, that's a weird shape. I'm going to get rid of it. Doesn't seem natural. Good value here. Boom. Again, bigger areas I can cheat a little bit and use a bigger brush. Making me want to vouch for us to get an NFLPA license again. All those values that like shoulder pads and stuff had in the fabric would be fun to play with. I was always an old school like halftone guy, and I'm really enjoying this process. Oh, shit. What I'm saying after that one right there. Shaved his eyebrow. He's got some little eyes anyway. Ah, I missed that one. Missed this one. And some highlights in them eyeballs. So we'll go back to details now. So we're gonna do those with the Blair brush. That's actually not what I want. There we go. Okay. Still too thick of a brush. The contact trend, that's what that's actually made for. So let's. There we go. Oh, my head. I keep forgetting to finish Elliot. His eyes are like crazy dark. Marker brush. Old faithful trusty friend, the marker. I was digging this 90s break, but I'm going somewhere else here. That'll do it. Ooh, his teeth are looking giant. What have I done to Ellie? Need some stubble on Ellie too. I think we went a little too realistic. Gonna give Smudge. What? Oh, no. Oh. Much better. Still pretty rough, but let's get rid of some of these. I didn't flush out this, man. So many areas to flush out. If you're just joining, we're getting there. We're almost done. It's be coming to a T near you, hopefully by the end of the day. It'd be very cool to have it available by the end of the day, but you gotta wait on approvals and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Next up, I got some rock with Kings of Leon first.
Logic, the Kings of Leon. What a transition. It's Taking Back Sunday to David Bowie. We're feeling eclectic today. Oh. Everybody knows my password now. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's flush this out. I think once we get Ellie, get rid of the lines, a few more detail things. Again, that'll never even show up on a shirt. I don't know why I bother. I don't know. Maybe this will exist beyond a t-shirt. We'll see. That'd be cool. Maybe we'll get some posters or something. Also want to get these reds matching better. Need some shadow in Ellie here. Let's go back to my larger marker brush. I was all over the place when I started Ellie with the color. Jeesh. But I think we're alright. We'll be alright. We didn't do McLean shoes. Too big.
Coming next, I got a few songs to bring the fun. Daryl Hall and John Oates leading up.
I think we were going to do the classic white bottoms on these. Again, I don't even know. These are probably going to be covered up by text. Probably wasting a great deal of time on something that's not important. You can rely on your own man. You can rely on your own man. I wonder how I can sneak in. I always like to sneak in a little Easter egg on things. Just don't know what I want to do this time. We're getting this. We're getting this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Early inside, that kind of country boy. Simple kind of life, living in the home, be a family and working on the farm. But days are all filled with an easy country charm. Yeah, we're gonna go classic white bottoms on these. Boom, boom, boom. I need more of an absolute brush here. Yeehaw. Another shoe. Yeah. Makes the bottom of it a little more interesting also. Bring some of this in. We get some fading in there. I don't like that shape. That shape is terrible. Now we're better. Now we're better. This is probably the longest stream I've ever done.
On the way next, I'm going to toss you a mix of new releases from some artists you listen to, and maybe some other artists I just think you might like. You know, just trying to keep you on your
All right,
toes a little bit.
DJX. Let's see what you got.
Here's one from Doechii.
Nah, missed me on that. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. We gotta do the laces separate. I'll go back in here with some. Let's make sure. Let's get this. I'll get some spikes on here also at some point. I can dig it, DJX. Thank you for the suggestion. Self-soothe. Interesting how terrible things look when you zoom out. And voila, man. That's creating a weird argument shape here. Let's make this shoestring plate, whatever you want to call it, wider. It's not too bad.
Did somebody say that
Oh, now we're going for some laid back skate vibes, starting with Rage Against the Machine.
Laid back skate. Rage Against the Machine. What about laid back? Diggable Planets? That's a correct assessment. Who like that?
We like the beach, flow straight out of my legs. Them they got boot bodies, how our movement kids. Explore when they DJ from the classics. You think the crew on the fanatics hip hop record. He touched the kicks and sinks into the sands. She brings the fanatics which one of the hands. How alone tunes like you hit the very thing.
Like what I did there.
Man, who you had to change. You fix the clips when you're mad about the pressure. Yeah, keep me in when you're not the entrance. I feel so proud because hip hop is a drama. Wait, butterfly, rock like you sway hands. What I cut when you push it off the camera. How was the buzz entire hip hop era? What's fresh and back since they started saying howdy? Cause folks made that from right beneath my hood. The Uber of the styles like Nas and shit. Like 60s funky girls with waves and her. Just sending junkie rhythms right down the block. We beat to rap, but he beat to lock. But I'm cool like that. 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 I'm cool.
We eat a chocolate stack tomorrow. She innovates apples we the cat. Eat at the ball club with the vibrate. Then they be crazy down with the vibrate. It can't kick a plan with the rappers. Me, I be kicking it with the rappers. Us, we be freaking till two.
No hard lines. No hard lines. Fix that. No hard lines, really.
Not to consume all the reasons to choose. If it's the shit with
Go back. I need to do his last name.
playing shop, it don't matter.
Oh,
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
give myself an indication there. Too big.
Get your feet, cause the goods be back for us. Them are the jams and commence to perform. She was the boots and that's because she pumping me. I got crew kids set. And I think we're back to go. And that's my man, that's the way to go.
I can live with that.
The slip like my gangster stroll. The lyrics just like coming back to you used the other plug in a box today. Now you bookies up your stage, plats twist the braids, and I'm peace like that. 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 I'm peace like that.
Too much of a hurry.
I move like that. I'm smooth like that. I job like that. I roll like that.
Yeah, I'm thick like that. I stack like that. I'm down like that. Up and out like that.
Yo, I'm back like that. I'm in like that. I swing like that. We jazz like that. We freak like that. Smooth
Love me some Beastie Boys, but look at that shit.
Next up, I gotta set us.
Am I still live on Instagram? It's frozen. If you're on Instagram watching, let me know. She be frozen. There it goes.
Oh, granddad, a lifetime always works. A body a bit of a man, he spoke of women's ways. The tribute and the youth before you even know. For nothing and you're fucking kind, don't ever let it show. A bit
Ah. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I think I've kind of hit my wall on people watching. They're tired of the content, and my music is probably way too loud anyway. So thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for this probably tomorrow, but hopefully today. I'm gonna get it sent over, and maybe it'll get approved. Maybe it'll get done. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to do this more often. I like this program that I downloaded that I can automatically mirror my screen like this. A lot easier. Makes a lot more sense. Thank you. Have a good day. Go Red Legs.